Well, folks, I'm still waiting for parts for this guy, but I figured I might as well get into the carburetor here and see what we got to work with. So, it's looking pretty ugly, actually. So, we'll get into it, see if we can't get some cleaning going on. I think I've got new gaskets for this. So we'll probably have to just tear that one off. I'll be right back. I need to get me a different screwdriver. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Alright, the air adjustment here. What do we got on the screwdriver? Maybe that'll work. Let's see. 1/2, 1, 1.5, just about right. On the air screw. Okay, there's the little spring for it. Alright, I don't know about this. 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Just about 3 out. That's for the idle speed. That's about the only way to measure it, I guess. All right, let me go get a couple of wrenches. Alright, I don't know what that is, maybe an 8. Get that needle jet out of there. Is that an 8 or a 9? And will it come out? I think it's an 8. Yeah, it'll come out. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to tell what it is. Get that little washer out of there if I can. I'm going to need a pick to do that without tearing it all up. I don't know about this. We'll have to see. I might have to get a little... I'm not going to push it out, I don't think. See if I got a small pin punch to get that with. Let's get this hose off of here and this gas filter. Let's take this out. It's usually, I guess, a 12, is it? Yep. Oh, that's never been out of there. Let's see what we can do here. You can't see, but I'm putting it in the vise to hold the bowl a little bit better than I can hold it with my hand. And then we got it. This will be the main jet in here. That's like totally plugged. This whole bowl thing is totally plugged. Alright. Itchy nose. Oh. I was going to see if I could get this hose off. And to get the clip up around where I can get a hold of it. It don't do anything, I don't think. Ah, yeah. We're getting it off. I'm probably going to have to cut that hose off of there. Alright. Let's see if this will... And that's throwaway. What's the chances I can hit that trash can? Well, I'm just too powerful. Went right over the top of it. I'm not sure which one of these is the oil. I think it's down here. I think this is the oil that comes in from the oil pump. Choke is totally locked up. Not only that, well, we got her out. There's that. See, this goes, the lever thing goes on first, and then the little spring that keeps it detented, and then the choke itself, and there is an O-ring right here. And I think I ordered some of those. Alright, I need to go get a pick and see if I can get that little washer out. Then if we can maybe drive that emulsion tube back out of there. And then I think we got everything. We can stick her in the ultrasonic and let LA's finest, that's some degreaser and cleaner that I use. Well, what do you think my chances are that I can get that pilot jet out? I can't even feel a groove. That might be it there. Yep, I think it is. I think it broke loose. Let's see. Let me try this one and just see. Nope. think so. I thought I had this screwdriver fixed so it would do these properly. Without tearing them up. I don't know if it's loose or not. You can't see anything because my hat's in the way, isn't it? I think it's coming out. And it did come out. And I didn't ruin it. Alright, pilot jet's out. The only thing I don't have out right now is this, and I couldn't find a pin small enough to drive that out, but I'm going to have to look again. I'll be back. Well, let's see if this will work. Well, by golly, I think we got her. How about that? I ordered new needles and seats for these guys. So we don't need to worry about saving this one. I don't know if I got a 10 in here or not. Maybe. Nope, I got a 9. And I still haven't got that emulsion tube out. Dang. That little washer don't want to come out of there. I don't know. Ow! I knew I was going to do that. You point that thing at your hand, why, you're going to slip. No doubt about it. Well, that just slays me. I think I'm going to have to wash it in the wow. That stuff is really dirty. All right. Let's put all the, well, let's take the jet out of here. What did I say that was? 13? No, I think it's a 12. Let me see what else I got here. Nope. Maybe. Goodness. I don't believe this guy's ever been apart. Oh, you couldn't see any of that. I'm sorry. All right, we got the main jet out. We don't know what it is. Actually, we don't even know what it's supposed to be right now. But we'll find out pretty soon. I don't know. I think I'll leave those off. This I don't believe will fit in here, but it might. We got all the jets and everything. The air screw. I think I'll just have to throw that one in by itself. I'll take these. All right. Well, I guess you can shut off right now. So I'll see you in a bit. I gotta go get these all cleaned up in the ultrasonic, and we'll go from there. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the got a few of the parts. Came in for Byron's DT250. So we got the carbs pretty well cleaned up yesterday. And today it's relatively warm out here, so we're gonna go ahead and try and get this thing mostly back together. I'm missing one O-ring, I think, but we'll see what we got. There's supposed to be an O-ring on this, which is the main jet holder, and it's probably going to be just about that size, because I think it goes in this groove right here. Now, I've not seen that on any of my other carburetors, which are older ones, so this must have been an improvement. Alright, now I gotta find it. Is that one of the ones I have? Doesn't appear to be. There's two of these little guys. What did I do? I lost one somewhere along the way. So I think I'm going to have to go back and search all my stops in between here. The choke and the main jet are supposed to have these two, but I'm not seeing that. I don't know if this carburetor is not the one that belongs in here or if the diagrams were wrong. Let's do one that we know is right. That's a part number 214-14147-14147-00. And that one goes right here to seal this. Let me get a get a knife out here. Get this open. Thing is, I don't see any difference between these and the one I just showed you. This one. They sure look about the same to me, but they got different part numbers. So we'll go ahead and get this one on here. That's on. That was easy. Now, we also had a part number 23 L as in Lima -14107-25, and that's a whole needle and seat assembly. So that's got the needle, the seat, and the little washer. That's all cleaned out. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Maybe. Crazy. I guess we could just poke down through it here. I don't know. Well, let me try a different approach here. I don't want to even touch that place where the needle's supposed to seat, but there we go. And we got our little washer here. Goes with it. And we put this in here. Get that started down. Find our number 10 socket here. Change this from take it out to put it in. Make sure that's nice and tight. Okay, let's see. We need this, and the witness marks say that it goes in this direction after we put this little girl in. And we need this. Now, one end of this might be just a little hosed up because I grabbed it with a pair of pliers. Now, I did hit this with a wire brush on my Dremel. Oh, it goes in nice and easy now. All right. You know what? I put it in upside down anyway, dummy. That isn't what the witness marks told me. The witness marks are up here, and that's where the little bar that sticks out of the two individual floats on this thing hit. All right, that's better. Now, as a general rule, if you look at these and look at them this way, this float level should be parallel to the edge here. This one appears to be down a little bit. Now I can go get the specs, and the specs will tell me for sure. But first thing I got to do is figure out why I don't have the proper O-ring for this, even though what I got is marked with the correct part number, I think. Let me see something. Yep, there's another one, I believe, that's supposed to go right on this spot right here. And that's the same as the one that goes on this spot right here. So I need two of those. What do you think the chances are that my generic O-ring kit has two of those just that right size? And here, my friends, is a generic O-ring kit. And I got to figure out why I don't think so. This one might be close. Let's see the old one. No, it's going to be a little bit smaller than that, it looks like. All right, let's try the next one down. See if that looks about the same. Well, it does, but the thickness is not right, I don't think. Needs to be a bit heftier. And I have nothing in that category. Darn. I could put these on, but I don't think they'd do any good. I gotta go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I need to go find the right ones. This O-ring is item 9 in the parts list. I use Partzilla. You know, I don't think I've ever found one of the O-rings I was looking for in this kit. I think it was a total waste of money. Alright, so GoPro, stop recording. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old guy Jack here. Getting older every day, too. Hey, I kind of ran into a stumbling block on this 1976 DT250 that doesn't belong to me. I ordered what I thought was all the parts I'd need to replace in the carburetor, and when I got them all and started to put it together, unfortunately I found out that two of the O-rings I had ordered were the wrong ones, even though I had the right part number and the vendor had the right part number on his invoice. They were not the right ones. So I had to reorder, and I ordered them this time through Partzilla, and I ordered a couple extras, so I'll have them in stock if I need them in the future, which I probably will, because I got to work on his DT400 as well, and it's the same year, and it's got a Mikuni carburetor on it, and probably uses those same O-rings. So that's all we're doing right now on this. We're going to leave this sit here, and we'll be back to it. That's my other camera that just died on me. Anyway, so let me show you what we're at here. We started on this. We were looking for no spark Come on, Jack. A no spark problem is what we were looking at. And we got into the stator down here, and we found that the points were just awfully dirty, and even when they were closed, they weren't passing electricity through them. So we cleaned them actually 3 or 4 times, and after that, I put the flywheel back on so we could test to see if we had spark. Once I had verified that we were actually getting current through the points, and we still didn't have spark. So I got out my measuring stuff and set the point gap. I was going to set it and then see if that did it. But no matter where I moved the adjustment on the points, the points would not come together, or would not separate, actually. I'm sorry. So that tells me that the little fiber thing that rides on the cam, which is located on the inside of the flywheel, is worn down to such a point that you can't adjust them. So I ordered points, and while I was at it, I might as well, I ordered a couple of condensers. Those still haven't come in yet either. So I decided, well, hell, I might as well just start on the carburetor, because I could tell from the smell of the gas tank that the carburetor was going to be in rough shape, and you've seen that coming into this video. So what are we going to do now? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of tighten that up a little bit and get it off my lift. And then in front of you, you see a couple of parts laying here, and this is, after I clean it up anyway, is a clutch basket for a CT2. Now, I just replaced the oil seal on this guy, and I got it all back together, and I noticed that one of these tabs on the clutch basket was busted off. So I had an old junker out in the shed, and I went out and got the engine. It was just a frame and a part of an engine. There were pieces missing off of it. It's over there on the bench now. And it was froze up. So I played with that yesterday afternoon for a while and got it all unstuck. And then I got the basket off of it, and I'm going to clean that up. And once I get the 250 off the lift, I'll put the DT2 back there, or the CT2. Have I been calling it a DT? I know better. Anyway, we'll get that up there tomorrow and put that new clutch basket in. And to go with it, I got some new springs. They were slightly out of tolerance. So I'll put a new set of springs in it as well. And hopefully the old CT2 will be ready to go out and run around a lot. So I will see you in the next one.